Charleston celebrates its 350th anniversary this year, and to commemorate that, Charleston Pirate Tours brings you Charleston History Highlights.
Hi, Sabrina with Charleston Pirate Tours at the Old Exchange building in downtown Charleston. Now, the Old Exchange is packed with history. South Carolina delegates ratified the Constitution in the Great Hall on the second floor up there. That's also where they had a big party for George Washington when he visited Charleston in May of 1791. Another big part of the building's history, when Charleston falls during the Revolution and the British occupy the city, they make this one of their headquarters, and they turn the cellar into a provost dungeon. Kept a lot of our South Carolina patriots down there, but not all of them. Some of them they kept in rooms off the Great Hall on the second floor, and one of those men was Isaac Hayne. Now, at the time of the occupation, Isaac's not in the fight. He's on his plantation outside the city minding his own business. But the wife and kids get sick, smallpox. He comes to town to get medicine and other necessaries, and here's the deal. Able-bodied man comes to town, British won't let you leave, not until you sign an oath of loyalty to the king, promising not to bear arms against British soldiers, and, oh, by the way, if we need you, you'll fight for our side. Well, the wife and the kids are sick. Man's got to do what a man's got to do. He signed it. By the time he gets home, the wife, one of the kids, already dead. Couples survive, and he stays home for a while. But the call of duty soon proves too great, and he is out fighting the good fight. He got captured, brought right back here to the building, where they pull out his oath of loyalty and inform him he has just committed high treason, punishable by death, specifically hanging. Well, as I said, they kept Isaac in one of those small rooms off the Great Hall, and just so he would know how his so-called trial was going to end, in one of the corners of that room, they had his coffin propped up for him. The day they march Isaac to the gallows, they pass his sister's home, and she's out on the piazza. Now, a piazza, that's just what we call a porch here in Charleston because we are just that pretentious. Anyway, she sees him, and she hollers out, "Isaac, come back to us." And he hollers back, "I will if I can." And he could, and he did. He's still in the building. Weird stuff happens in here all the time. One night after a party, because yeah, this is an event venue, you could rent this building and have a party. And one night after a party, one of the docents, Marshall Willis, was upstairs sweeping up in the Great Hall. As he goes to open the double doors to the Isaac Hayne room, before he can touch them, they open on their own. He finishes backing out with that push broom, and they closed on their own. I said, "Marshall, didn't that freak you out?" He said, "No. It wasn't malicious, it was helpful. And actually, it's happened more than once." And I said, "Well, good for you, because that would have freaked me out." Similar story, this is years ago. It's after another party, and this time it's really late. Everybody's gone except the security guard and the catering guys. Now, the catering guys have gotten everything out of the building and packed up in their truck right out here in the parking lot, and they're ready to go. They just have a couple of bags of trash upstairs they need to bring down. So they send in the new guy. He gets upstairs. As he is bending over to pick up those bags of trash, the lights go out, and he hears coming right toward him, stomp, stomp, rattle, rattle, marching feet, rattling chains. He drops those garbage bags. He takes off running down the back steps, out the back door like the devil is after him. He gets out here to the parking lot huffing and puffing, and the other guys asked him, "Where's the trash?" And he told them, "It's still up there, and if you want it, you can go get it yourself, because I ain't going back in that building." And they all started laughing at him. He said, "It's not funny. There's something going on up there." And they said, "We know. That's why we sent you." Happy birthday, Charleston.